The story of the boy and the well. In a small village called Akakawa, a boy named Kaito lived a simple life. The village was struggling because of severe droughts. There was not enough water, and people had to travel far to get some. The village of Akakawa was struggling to survive. The severe drought had drained the rivers and the crops were withering away. The villagers had to travel far to fetch water, and many were struggling to make ends meet. One day, Kaito had an idea. He remembered that his family owned a small well on their land, one of the few sources of water in the village. He decided to sell the well to the villagers who desperately needed a reliable source of water. Kaito's parents were skeptical, but he convinced them that it was a good idea. Kaito put up a sign to sell the well, and soon a rich merchant named Taro expressed interest. Taro was willing to pay a handsome sum for the well, and Kaito agreed to sell it to her. Taro paid for the well, and the two parties shook hands, finalizing the deal. Kaito went home rejoicing, narrating the story of his achievements to his friends. One day, Taro went to the well to fetch some water. But as Taro thought she had secured a valuable asset, Kaito dropped a bombshell. "I sold you the well," he said, "but not the water." Taro's face turned red with anger. She felt tricked and demanded that Kaito either paid her with water or return her money. Kaito stood firm, saying he had been clear about the terms of the sale. This led to a serious argument. This caught the attention of others who came to the scene to resolve the issue. The villagers began to take sides, some supporting Kaito and others feeling sorry for Taro. The argument escalated, with both parties refusing to back down. The dispute eventually made its way to the village elder, a wise and fair-minded man. The village elder listened to both sides and deliberated. After a moment of silence, he spoke. "Kaito, you sold the well, but not the water. Taro, you should have been more careful in your negotiations." The elder suggested that Kaito let Taro use the water as a kind gesture, but Kaito was hesitant. After some thought, Kaito agreed to let Taro use the water, but only for a fair price. Taro reluctantly agreed. The villagers learned an important lesson about clear communication and fair business practices. The villagers began to work together, sharing what little water they had, and slowly the village started to rebuild. The story of Kaito and the well became a reminder of the importance of honesty, fairness, and community in times of crisis. The villagers would look back on the story for years to come, remembering the lessons they learned during the great drought.